We begin by honoring Laura Sidlinger, a fellow from the School of Nursing. She lives in Topeka, where she is Director of Medical Services at Valeo Behavioral Health Care. She supervises the prescribers and nursing team members, has a small caseload of patients, and directs agency COVID-19 infection control practices, testing, and response. Many of her colleagues wrote letters of congratulations, and they all spoke of how she leads through kindness and her strong examples. Among them, Tana Mossman said, "You're truly an inspiration, well-loved leader and friend." Rachel Martell said, "Your compassion and caring nature have provided a work environment that allows me to learn, grow, and excel." Lisa Hastings said, "I think of you as Wonder Woman, one who is always fighting the good fight to bring justice for all. You have carried hope for me when I was ready to throw in the towel and do something different. Selflessness runs through your veins, and everyone feels your support and compassion to be the best person they can be. One of the greatest things about you is your heart of gold. You often take on challenges that come your way and never say no to trying to help others." Angelique Coronado simply said, "She is sunshine in human form." Laura taught for 6 years in the Washburn School of Nursing. She has volunteered at the Topeka Correctional Facility for Women and has been board president of the Kansas State Nurses Association and Ronald McDonald House of Northeast Kansas. Laura, on behalf of the Alumni Association and the School of Nursing, we are pleased to honor you as a Washburn Alumni Fellow.
Wow, those are some very beautiful and powerful words, and I thank you all for them. I'm humbled, honored, and blessed to be here. And I'm here because of God's grace and because I give God credit for all of my success. I'd like to congratulate my fellow fellows. And I apologize, we didn't really get a chance to meet each other or socialize much last night because we were all having such a great time. So, but congratulations to you. I want to thank Dean Carpenter and the School of Nursing Alumni Relations Committee for selecting me as the School of Nursing Alumni Fellow. I am truly thrilled, stunned to receive this recognition because I know what it means to be a School of Nursing Alumni Fellow, and I thank you for thinking of me in that way. I want to thank my family for being here. It's great to have you together. We haven't been able to do this very much, so I'm so glad you're all here. My work family, wow, you guys really showed up, so thank you so much for coming. I'm so very proud to be a part of Valeo and to be your director and COVID responder and whatever else we need to do at the time. Friends, I am so glad you are here. Former colleagues from the School of Nursing, it's so great to see you. We're supposed to kind of tell a funny story or a story about Washburn, and I gave one example in the brochure, but I'd like to tell you that I realized after talking to Dr. Sollers from the School of Business last night, this is not my first pandemic. I don't know if you recall a few years ago we had this little H1N1 virus going around, and that just happened to be the year that I took nursing students to China for an exchange program. Y'all already know this going? So I don't know if you understand, but sometimes when you're exposed to different environments, people who are very sensitive to allergies are prone to then develop symptoms like cough, runny nose, sneezing, which happened to be some of the symptoms of H1N1 at the time. And one of our hosts in China happened to observe one of the students who seemed to be a little ill. And so our visit to the hospital that day was immediately terminated. We were sent back to our rooms to quarantine. And that started the response in China to our potential infection. So we went back to the rooms, and of course the students were very restless. They were excited about going to visit these hospitals, and we were going to get to do that. So everyone had to change. We had to put on our Washburn nursing school scrubs because we were going to represent. And then we said, "I'll change out just more casual clothes." But they started coming in and doing exams on the suspicious student. And I swear the first person who walked in was a 12-year-old guy. He was so young. And he was wearing a cloth gown and no gloves to come in and examine this infectious student. And so it was kind of a joke. Didn't think very much of it. And then as the day progressed on, and they would come in and check on us about every couple hours or every hour to do temperatures and make sure no one else was developing symptoms, the personal protective equipment got more intense. Well, then the next second they had masks, there were gloves, and then there was a plastic gown, or a paper gown, then there was a plastic gown. By the end of 24 hours, they were in the full biohazardous protective gear. They had put an armed guard on the floor so we couldn't leave. But what they let happen was Dr. Swigan brought his school of business students. They were over in Wuhan, China at the same time. Wuhan, China, the same time we were. So they were letting them come and go to get us McDonald's and Kentucky Fried Chicken. But we were the ones in isolation. So luckily, the student never became ill. Her nose swab was negative. We all got to go on our merry little way, but checking our temperatures twice a day and turning them into our posts. Does that sound familiar to anybody in healthcare right now?
Yes.
Yes. So this is not my first victim. But all kidding aside, this has been an amazing, unbelievable, extraordinary time that we're living through, and I couldn't be prouder to be a nurse. And I couldn't be prouder of the nursing students that I saw in class this morning and I'm going to visit this afternoon. Because this would be a time maybe not to go into nursing, but yet they are, and they're passionate, and they're bright, and they're going to do well. And I will tell you, as a lifelong learner, Washburn instilled that in me. I was able to blaze the trails and be the first class of the master's students here. I was in the first class of the psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner program here. And I'm not done learning. I've applied for a master's in clinical psychology, so we'll see where this goes next. So, thank you.